So hello everyone and welcome back to Into the Bridge now that we have secured 3 of the islands. And even if we can try to go into here and see about this final mission, I do think that I want to be going into this final one still as well. So let's just go through all of the islands, if I don't die that is. But so Detritus tech can break down any matter into its base elements. Their factory cities are devoted to waste removal and recycling. Interesting. Hello, Detritus Disposal Head Office. Our island was once one of the hundreds of Detritus disposal sites. Then the wreck came, but with your arrival, Detritus has hope again. Alrighty. We can already of course see what is approximately in each of these locations. I think this is one of the better ones if we can make it. Kill 4 enemies inflicted with acid. Not too difficult, or shouldn't be too difficult considering we actually have our acid weapon. So I think that's definitely something we could go and try to do first. And there's anyways more acid anyhow. So Detritus has assigned an ACID tank in the sector to the Riftwalkers, used to study the acid's effect on the wreck. And I already got anyways acid, so it should be possible, and it would give us 2 reputation if possible to do. And of course Gold Band could be giving 1 more power, so I think this is definitely a good one if we can survive from these. Okay, so this is a spiked carapace that attacks slam against 3 tiles on tiles in a row, like that, so that's dangerous. It's a barrower. This wreck will hide underground after taking 1 or more damage, so I guess I can't kill it immediately then, and cannot be moved by any weapon. Interesting. This is a sticky egg that hatches into a spiderling, and it apparently also causes webbing, which is not fun, but good to know. And then of course web that archer preparing to bite it, and of course you attack 2 tiles, and you are also a barrower. The tank is starting from here. I think you will go here, and you will go here, and then you will come here. I'm not sure if this is the best location for you, but it should be okay, at least, hopefully. Mission stars. The mechs have arrived, very much indeed. Okay, so you start to shoot immediately, which is very unfortunate. At least all the others are just able to choose that they would be attacking, but they can't immediately. Okay. They are doing a lot of stuff here that I can say is not fun. So this would be the plant that we would need to kill. And we haven't been able to do anything with the acid, of course, as of yet. So you can shoot a projectile that inflicts acid, but you can only shoot it like this, so you would only able to be, for example, killing this right now, which is not something I would like to do. I could try to maybe kill with the artillery this thing. Like, this is still in danger anyways, which I don't love, but it might be okay. I don't love the idea of taking you to the acid, but it might be a better option. Like, I'm thinking that I would like to kill this with the artillery, but if I try to shoot it with here, from this spot, it would mean that I would also push this to my spot and all that, which is definitely not what I would like to do. Of course, I could also try to do the pool tank. However, it's just a question, where should I then want to be getting a pool tank? There's at least only 1 spawning, which I guess is the only good thing here, because there's a lot of freaking enemies. This thing is not attacking right now, because it already shot this anyways. So it's not like it has anything that it needs to do. As such, this is, I guess, already in acid anyway, so I could just shoot with this tank that. And maybe I could do something like shooting this pool tank over here and then pull this 1 tile over or some such. It would probably occupy these for a little bit. You might be able to then go into here and try to kill this a little bit. Actually, that might be then the better option to try to kill that unit. But not really sure if that's gonna be quite good enough, to be honest. Well, I'll try to do this, I guess. I can always reset the turn for one time, so we'll see how this will be working out. So we would have been able to do this, and you would be able to get all the way here, which is decent. And this would actually be almost dead as a unit. And that would have been dead, or killed like that, so I do like that. And you are actually able to do the acid, but I guess you do not do any damage, so that's actually not good. I would really like it if you could actually kill this unit, but you very much cannot. So it would be better for you to shoot the acid to something else instead. Like, I was thinking that I would love to attack these two with this guy, to be honest. Specifically when you can use the acid, but you are going to do otherwise a lot of damage if I don't deal with you. So I kind of feel that I should go and try to do that nonetheless. At least that would be the only building that would be... This isn't going to work well at all. No, I can't do that. Definitely can't go and do it like that. Because I can't go and kill myself. But I would lose 2 power from your attack into that, because you do a lot of damage. So it's not fun, though, certainly. Yet these guys don't even move in any way anyways, at all. But yeah, this isn't gonna do well enough anyway, but yeah, of course it does mean that it goes under. Do you go under by acid? No, you do not go under if you get an acid attack. I think I will reset the turn, and I will think a little bit more on what I exactly wish to do. But it's interesting. Yeah, ready to try this again, yes. I can of course just take you all the way here if I wish. But I'm not sure that's a good idea. I probably should really shoot with you. It's just a question, how should I be shooting with you rather than using the pool tank, even if the pool tank would otherwise be nice. But yeah. I could do this. Which would mean that would be pushed a little bit, that would get destroyed. This would have 2 health, which I could just go with you into here and try to kill you. Which is, I guess, maybe the better option in here, to be honest. Yeah, sure. Let's try to do this then, rather. This way at least I don't kill this unit. Right now, good for you. Read you. Yeah, a little bit of an achievement unlocked again. You are in acid yourself, though, which is kind of course, unfortunate. Let's at least... I would kind of love to inflict this guy with an acid, but I don't think that's going to work out right now, so I'm gonna be losing at least this. But if I can at least stop this from trying to destroy this building, that's at least okay. At least you are also in acid now, and you're blocking that unit from spawning, so at least we are okay in not getting another unit spawning straight away. Of course, this is going to be a problem again with its use of the egg next turn. And by the way, I noticed actually later on that there's this thing, which actually is really useful, because you can even actually see exactly which unit will do their move first, and so on and forth, so that is pretty sweet. So yeah, let's end there. That is very unfortunate. Okay. I don't love that. Certainly don't love that either. So where are you going? Oof. Definitely don't like that as well. There's plenty of things that we can try to do. I'm not sure actually if you can kill this unit. I think I have to at least damage both of these a little bit so that they will go and leave us alone, so to speak. I think that will most certainly be the thing that I should go ahead and try to do. Because of course, if I allow this, at least I can basically allow to attack, because at least it's not going to kill this unit yet. But if you are allowed to attack, you are going to kill this unit. And I wanna avoid that. It's a shame that you don't have any acid on you though. I could try to come into here and attack with you, which I guess is decent. You will apply the acid and then you would still... this guy would take damage. Of course, if I could just go on and straight away kill something, that could be nice too. You could try to come all the... I think the tank should come all the way here. You could at least inflict this with the acid, because it's not like I can do anything really useful with you. Oh yeah, you also attacked 2 tiles, so that's not actually a good thing at all either. This still is the one that I especially have to deal with. Like, I have to deal with it. And of course, if you go here and shoot this guy, we are gonna be able to get rid of him, which I think is probably something I should do. Like, sure, I could try to come into here and shoot you, which I would also like to do, so that we could stop your shenanigans, but I don't think that is something that I can actually do. I would really want to kill you too, though. Like, you are the one that is as such okay to attack. Not great, but you are okay. This one and this one should be dealt with if possible. So I could try to come here and kill you with the tank. I guess that's what I should do, really, in all reality. And then you would be free to go and at least make an attack on that guy. Which we have to get down, basically. At least that would not be doing any sort of attack now. Then we can always go and just... oh, actually, I could block this with you. Yeah, I guess that would be the best, because it's not like I can exactly get you out of there right now, because you're in the web and everything, so just get the pool tank there, it will at least stop that. Like, even if it's not going to be able to do anything else. Oh yeah, you can even move. I didn't realize that you are also able to move. I always just thought, well, you're gonna be blocked there, so I can't do anything more. So do I want to block this from spawning and then lose you? I guess that's an okay thing, because it means that we have one less enemy to deal with. We have already killed, nonetheless, quite a decent amount of these enemies that are in acid, so that's at least good. Yeah, I know hull integrity is definitely failing. Okay, I gotta see exactly what you do. Then you came up into here, and this guy came into here to threaten those buildings. And this is going to try to do that. Okay. Right. Okay, so what passive bonus do you give? All other rec heal 1 at the start of their turn. Okay. That's not necessarily too serious. It's not fun, but it's not necessarily too serious. Okay, what do I wanna do? What can I do? Lily is pretty much the only one who could try to go and protect that, I think. There's a lot of options, but of course it's just difficult to know exactly what would be the best thing to try to do. Like, I could of course do just this and destroy this with this guy, which is okay-ish idea. At least it would free both of these units and all of them. But on the other hand, this would also need to be just killed, which I could try to do. I'm not sure what it means when there's the like a healing there. Shows healing. Do I not do damage right now or something? I do not understand, because there's no number that I would be doing damage. Well, undo the move then for the moment at least. Would you be able to deal with this guy? Yeah, you would be able to even kill him. Which is at least nice. This is, of course, these two are bigger issues nonetheless than just this one little spider. But it would be preferable for us to be able to deal with him too. You could always just shoot that guy, but I don't think that's the best option either. Basically, I think that I'm doomed to either have this guy attack or have this guy attack. Yeah, because like I want to be able to deal with both of these and I can't do both of them. And this is the bigger problem as us and as an enemy, so I think this is still the thing that I should try to just come and do. Then I'm not sure what this just means exactly, and that's the problem. At least this is actually going to die if I shoot it with the tank. For a certainty, yes, because it's actually showing it like that, but I'm not sure why this is showing like it's not going to do any damage. So I guess I will do this, because at least then, for sure, at least I'm going to be moving my tank at least so that it can actually do something more than just that. Because yeah, it's still alive there. I was thinking that I'm not killing it. For some reason or another, I'm not killing it. It's just a shame that this guy is going to stay alive. But it's gonna go and burrow down at least if I go and shoot it. So that's not that bad. Unless it's not gonna do anything more, I guess I could say. You should just come here and at least inflict this with also some acid, I'd say. You're gonna be able to hit this and it probably will go down, of course, as no crit defense isn't that amazing, but there's not too much I can do about it right now. It's just very annoying. And yep, it was very much able to do it. And then more things came up, which is very annoying. And then this again did very annoying movement. I don't know what I can do too much. At least this spider is of no danger. Wow, one thing that isn't of danger. Yeah, of course this guy has to go, because otherwise this artillery unit is gonna die. Then both of these should be killed, if in any way possible. Or, well, get at least out of there nonetheless. I guess I will just move you at least into here, because it's not like I have any reason to be moving elsewhere. Like, sure, I would like to kill this thing too, but it's not the first priority. I kind of feel that I should just kill this thing. Yeah. I don't think there's really an option in that. It should just die. Then of course you need to be able to move, which would mean that I should shoot this thing down with this. Like, even if I would love to do a lot of other things, but I don't think there's an option in that. I could try to come into here and possibly shoot into here, which would mean that both of these would be moved. Or would they actually be moved with this? But it only pushes two adjacent tiles, but it doesn't push actually these two sides. This is actually a worse gun in that sense then, isn't it? That's really unfortunate. And of course I can't even throw more of these out. Well, I guess the best that I can then try to do is to destroy at least the one little spider. And that's all that I could hope to do. Does it not do any damage? No, it just does the smoke. Okay, so that's the problem, that I didn't understand that it doesn't do even any damage. It only does the smoke and then pushes those two tiles. I would have needed to know that loads earlier, because that's kind of very bad. Of course the smoke in itself is going to be useful though, because it's going to stop this from attacking anyways. So, okay, sure, in that sense it does enough for now, but if I would have understood properly, it would have been really quite nice. Quite nice. It's just a shame that I can do nothing about that guy. And like that, at least anything that tries to attack in this style isn't gonna be able to do it. So I guess that's okay-ish. even if not great. Yay, resistance! Yes, the building's still standing, and yes, that's lovely. I was worried that it wouldn't be the case. And at least we got almost all the power back that we are lost. Almost, not quite. A success, Commander. With your help, a sufficient number of Vec were inflicted with acid for study. That is definitely the case. So both of them are already anyways max level, so they're not gonna be gaining any experience. You can still gain experience though. 1 mech reactor, so piloted mech reactor increased by 1. Lovely. That is nice. So you could have a little bit more power. You could do this. Also something that I should remember to do, but it always seems that I always try to go and attack with this, even though I guess I shouldn't. I do still have this artillery. I kind of like this maybe more than the smoke then. It's kind of a difficult one because I like both of them, but I think this is still in more situations a little bit better. Though I guess I could try to do this at least one more time, use this. Because now that I at least probably understand it does no damage, but I can basically block anyone that I target in that tile from attacking from it. So smoke is in that sense very useful. So I guess I can try to just have this like this. Okay, then what do we want to do is a good question. Chemical field A would be Vec hives infest the mountain in the sector and acid launcher is stationed in the region. Devent it while it disempels the mountain range. Okay, interesting. Yes, then this would be I have faith in you and the Rift Volgas Commander. You know that all of the Detritus stands with you. So block Vec spawning 3 times and protect the coal bank would be the things that we would need to do here, and there's something like conveyor belts. We'll push the units around the map. Interesting. And then nano silos would also have conveyor belt, just long one. Normally we use conveyor yards to ferry phase vats, but you and the Rift Walkers may be able to use the conveyors against the Vec. If we would like to get all the way over there, we would definitely need to go through one of these. This of course would only be able to give us anyways only one. I guess I might like to be keeping our options open as to where we wanna be still able to go and get in this island. So let's try to get into this one. It says that there's very interesting conveyor belts, and then we would need to block 3 times Vex from spawning and protect the gold band. Let's see if we can do that. This thing is again up here. Don't love that. I think I still prefer this type of a approximate way of this guy's spawning in. Don't like this. Torcasio reporting in. Safety checks complete. Weapons online. Nice of you to at least get yourself into acid. I don't like that at all, though. Very much do not like that. You would be killing us. And that is not a good thing. There's really very little that I can do about that though. Right now. Like if... because if I attack that way... Well, okay, you won't die into it. But you will get 1 damage into yourself. Hopefully you will not at least get the acid. I would love to rather attack that way. But I don't see how I'm able to do that with you. Rather I should then try to block this from attacking with the smoke, I'd say. Yeah. I should block this from attacking with the smoke. Definitely. And then you could just go and shoot this once. So even if I hate to have to do damage to you, but I think that is pretty much necessary here. As unfortunate as it is. And then you can just do the smoke bomb into here, which is pretty nice. Even if it could be nicer if I could be able to get this to actually this tile, for example, to block the anyone from spawning, but that's not possible now. I think then you should be coming into here and just hitting this guy so that he also will not be shooting anyone. Then we would definitely need to, at least next turn, get this to block one of these from spawning. But at least this is blocked, so that's okay. Okay for this turn, otherwise. Of course, if I would have been able to go into a conveyor belt, then also I could have gone there to try to block. Ah, I don't like you. And I don't like you either. I don't like you either. I don't like anyone. There's only one spot that is actually having a spawn. So you would have to come into here if I would try to go and do this mission though. Basically, you would have to. There's not even that many spawning in. So that's the question. Am I okay for this guy to attack? Because that's pretty much what we will have to pretty much allow otherwise. You can't kill that alone, but you can, of course, get it into a position where this guy can shoot it then, but we would still then need to block hopefully both of these, which is not exactly going to work out, is it? And no. Like, I'm trying to look if there's anything really useful that I could try to do. But I don't really see what I could do. Because my web tank isn't gonna be able to do that much either. This is really annoyingly here. Sure, this isn't gonna be able to kill us. We will have to at least hit this guy with something. We simply will have to. It's such an annoying thing that this guy is blocking even my way to try to get there, so I basically would have to come here and then shoot this, but then this would destroy one or the other anyways of these, and... or I allow this to destroy all of those three. Freaking A. And you couldn't even get into here. Like, even if I tried, I wouldn't be able to move you into there, so in that sense, this seems like the more logical at least option to at least come and do this. By the way, what is the attack order? Actually, you move before this guy does. Which is kind of good. You do deal a huge amount of damage though. So if I would go and shoot this guy so that he would move here, you would attack both of them, which is at least something. I guess that's the best that I can try to do right now, to be honest. Then just move you at least into here, and I guess make one of these into here. Or into here. But I don't see how you're gonna be able to do really anything specifically amazing from there either, so I guess that's the best that I can hope to do. So that at least I could do something of a use. Then you will not die to this guy, even though you are very freaking close to dying. But you could at least stop that from attacking. But you're not dead, you're just extremely close to being dead. And then you could come into here, shoot this guy, move him, and he's also going to die, at least. So that's something, I guess. Not nearly as good as it would need to be, but it's something. Like, I would really... Actually, if I can move this guy into the conveyor belt, then he's gonna be moved with the conveyor belt. So then you are actually not gonna be able to attack. That's the best that I can do. This I cannot protect in any way. But all the others would survive, according to this. And this is even blocked. Okay. This sounds okay. Because the conveyor belts did move first. Ah, this didn't die, but it did resist, so that's nice at least. And the enemy is at least blocked. This of course came back. Unfortunately, there's the regeneration stuff going too. At least you can attack both of these at once. So that I am decently happy with. Okay, 2 turns remaining. You can still block there, but there didn't even come another spawning point, so I guess we will anyways not be able to do the block the enemies for enough, because yeah, that's just not unfortunately going to be the case. Okay, you actually weren't able to attack both of them. That's bad. To be honest, I'm not too worried that you would be attacking though. And even if I would reset that, I don't think that there's anything that I could be doing about that. I would be stopping that, yes, but that's not really a lot, of course. Well, you would kill each other, so I guess that's something. That would be only you shooting this guy, which at least this does increase their health, but again, I can't do anything about this guy, and well, otherwise at least I would have stopped them, but yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think that I'm able to do that mission either, which is very annoying. Unfortunately, they didn't manage to do that. Hopefully that will still be wanting to spawn in next turn, so that at least I could try to do that. Okay. All of you guys wanting to attack, but yeah, no more actually even spawning in, so that is unfortunately going to then be the situation that I can't do anything more about that. Well, you can just as well shoot from here, I guess. That's all that we can do then. And unfortunately we didn't get the extra mission done, which is very unfortunate, but not much that we can be doing about that now then. And we lost more power. Recruited, not a total victory. Yeah, annoying. We weren't able to stop the spawning. It's usually that I always fail with the spawning objective. Well, sometimes they at least spawn more, but now it was, yeah, just one spawning point, so. Detritus' attempts to destroy the wreck underground failed. Too many were allowed to escape. We will have to redouble our efforts. Of course, I should probably try to use the wind sometimes a little bit more efficiently too. That could be really nice to get into.